And almost as exciting as Betty Boo coming back, The Cure have just gone into the studio to work on the follow-up to 2004's self-titled record. And for the first time in ages, they've pledged to tour the UK by the end of the year. I caught up with Robert Smith after their Teenage Cancer Trust show at the Albert Hall in London and asked him about the new material.
The whole reason and the whole point of us being in the studio to record a new record is because I think we have enough good songs for it to be worthwhile, and I'm hopeful that when people hear it, they will feel the same.
You mentioned playing in London again at the end of the year. Is that going to be a full-on tour, or?
Yeah, we'll be playing again in October and November and December through Europe. So we'll be back in London.
No.
Whether it's here or not, I'm not sure, but we'll be back in London.
And elsewhere in the UK as well, because the UK gigs are so rare for The Cure.
Yeah, I know. It's something that we'll be talking about as we record and we chunter to each other in between takes. There's a reason for that. I mean, we grew up playing everywhere in the UK, but for a number of reasons we kind of close it all down. I mean, the world's a big place, and it sounds really dumb, but there's so many places. The Cure was such an international band so early on that we didn't feel that kind of compunction to play in Hull more than once, you know, because we were going to play in Wellington, New Zealand, and it's not dumb. It's like we had choices of where to play, and like most bands play in the UK and then they go somewhere else, but we went somewhere else straight away, so we could quite seriously play every day of the year, you know, all around the world, which wouldn't be very healthy for us at our age and the state that we're in. The way that we work where we play now is that we go places that either we haven't been before or places that we've been before that we enjoy. I mean, I would personally like to play more shows in the UK. In fact, I would almost guarantee that we will play more shows in the UK on the back of the next album, because I felt that things have actually changed in the UK for us in the last couple of years. I mean, a lot of it's media driven, that's the difference. In the UK, things are really media driven, and before the advent of digital radio in particular, I mean, it's true that there are one or two voices saying The Cure aren't that good, don't bother going, you know, so you kind of think playing to a half-full hall somewhere in the north of England is not that entertaining when you know you can go to France and play 6 nights in the same size of venue to a full house. So it's pragmatic, and it's kind of married to the idea that we are not given a fair press, or haven't been given a fair press up until the last 2 or 3 years. The fact that a lot of new bands have come up and they'd say The Cure are a good band, you know, it's helped immeasurably. So I'm sure that if we went around the country now, we would have a similar experience to tonight, where we would have a very young audience actually come to see who we are and what we do, which would be a good thing.